Hey you guys, Life Coach Bridget here to share some Me 3 love with you because that's what I do. Look, I've had a conversation, or I've done a video about this before. I've also had a conversation about it before. Um, and my conversation was about people who seem to have their spit together. I like to call it online smiles and offline cries. Okay. And I'll begin like this. Okay. You might be drop dead gorgeous, have the bombest body out there. And I'm not talking about a put together body, okay? I'm talking about your natural beauty, okay? And for those of you who want to be inclusive, fine. The put together bodies as well. You might have the baddest of the baddest body. You might have the most beautiful personality, it seems to others. You may seem like you're just at so much peace. You may drive the finest of the finest cars, eat at the best restaurants, have a man that is drop dead gorgeous, a woman that is drop dead gorgeous. But check this out. If your mental status is not right, if your mental health is not healthy, you can have all of that stuff and it means absolutely nothing. Peace of mind is, for real, priceless. Okay? Peace of mind is priceless. And no matter how much, no matter how things may seem on the outside, again, if the inside is not right, then it's all for nothing. Seriously, okay? If you're suffering from childhood trauma, if you have baggage from a previous relationship, if you have, just current issues and you foresee future issues, okay, and you don't try to get that right, then everything you have is for nothing. The life you live in is a fake, a facade. It's nothing, okay? You'll find yourself getting into arguments with people because of certain things they do that is a reflection of you, but you refuse to see it because you just choose to remain in denial. Let me tell you something. The best gift you can give yourself is truth. Be true to you. Be true to you. I've often talked to people who like to use or play, mind games or play word games, okay, in order to make themselves feel better. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, that's fine to a certain degree. But at some point, you must look yourself in that mirror, look through them eyeballs down into your soul and say, you know what? This part about you is not cool. All right. And I'm going to change that. This part about you is ugly. This is what people don't see. I come onto this video and I've often heard people inbox me and tell me all the time, it's the smile for me. Well, here you go, baby. Okay. Enjoy it. Take it with you. All right. It's universal. It's free. And if my smile makes you happy, then I want you happy. But check this out. Me as a life coach, many people tend to think that life coaches, counselors, therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists, and we just tend to have this perfect world because we assist other people with getting over their problems, getting over their issues, accomplishing their goals. All right. When the truth be told, a lot of times where you see me smiling, I call it online smiles and offline cries. All right. I have so much going on in my world, okay, to where oftentimes when I'm coaching someone, I may say something to them and I sit back and think to myself like, damn, okay, God, that was a good one. That one was for me. They don't even know. That one was for me. All right. I'm going to have to take that one too. I'm going to have to run with that too. I'm going to have to do that one myself. All right. Seriously. I had a person tell me one time, why you don't take your own advice? And I told them, because I'm quick with it. Okay. Because my job is to give advice. All right. But what she didn't know is that stung. Okay. Take your own advice. All right. You so quick to give it out, check this out. You say, if you not right, or if you don't see yourself a certain way, then how are other people going to perceive you? If you don't value you, why should other people value you? If you don't think your advice is If you don't take your own advice, then why are you giving advice to other people? See, I'm a realist. I'm a realist. All right. And as a life coach, I go through things. All right. When I tell you my specialties are relationships, that's because I done been through some real fucked up relationships. Okay. I've had some good relationships. Well, here's the thing. I'm 52 years old and I've only been in 4 actual relationships in my whole life. Okay. Seriously. All right. But again, I've been in some fucked up relationships that consisted of mental, physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, and financial abuse. Okay, I've been in a relationship where it was just emotional and mental abuse, and I dare to question which one is worse, emotional or physical. Seriously. Okay, I've been in some relationships where um I found myself getting ready to get into some relationships where the relationship could be getting ready to go down a beautiful path, and I've sabotaged it myself for fear. Okay. um yeah, so because of my experiences with relationships, I have no problem helping others with theirs, helping others to keep theirs on track, helping others to um acknowledge and be able to see the signs of whether someone else is getting ready to take you down a path of wrongfulness, or whether you're getting ready to take yourself down that path, okay, by sabotaging the relationship for fear of this person possibly treating you and doing to you the things that a previous relationship has done to you. Okay. um Parenting. I talk about parenting, or I specialize in parenting because I'm a mother of 8, a mom to many. Do I have 8 perfect children? Hell no. Okay. Not by a long shot. All right. But I see my mistakes and I see theirs. Okay. I also know as a parent that we may want our children to go down a certain road, travel down a certain path, and just have the most beautiful life, and we do everything we can to try to protect them and make sure that they don't do anything that we've done in our past. We do everything in our path, in our everything we can to try to keep them from being hurt, experiencing any type of pain, and things like that. But that does more damage than good to the kids. All right. Mental ass whoopings are a beautiful thing. Occasionally, you may have to give out a physical one. Okay, it is what it is. I got my ass whooped several times. Here I stand. Okay. Sometimes you may have to let them fall. Okay, this is their journey. And if you keep picking them up or catching them before they are able to hit the ground, then all you're doing is setting your child up for failure. Let me tell you why I say that. Because let's just say, Lord forbid, something happens to you. Okay, and all you've ever done was be there to catch that baby every time he or she fell. All you've ever done was go and correct their error that you've seen them getting ready to make. All you've ever done was speak up for them. All you've ever done was be their captain save. So with that happening, what are you teaching them? You're teaching them that somebody's going to always be there to save you. Let me tell you something. That is not true. That is not factual at all. Okay. Something happens to you. That child falls, bumps his head, screams bloody murder. Okay. Because they've never known what it was like to actually fall. All right. And who's going to help me get back up? Because they fall and they stay down. Because you've always been there to help them back up. Okay. That's not teaching them. All right. And why is Bridget saying this? Because, girl, I am the ultimate, or was, I'm teaching myself, the ultimate enabler right here. Okay. Yeah. And I had to let my kids, you know what, you gonna fall. This is your life. How you gonna have a history if I keep interrupting? Okay, if I keep interrupting the process. No. I've provided you with all the tools required for you to win. Now let me see you put those tools to use. Let me see if you're gonna work with what I gave you. All right. And I'm always here. I'm always here. Whether I'm here physically or spiritually. I'm here. All right. But I can't be there. I won't be there to catch you every time you fall. Just not gonna happen. And when kids fall and they're able to get back up on their own, they start looking around because they're building up their confidence. Okay, like damn, I did fall and that did hurt, but it wasn't so bad. My baby called me yesterday and she was in tears, okay, because things wasn't going right on her job. And I said, welcome to a bad day at work. All right. It's not always good days. It's not always happy times. Okay. I told you they were related, brother and sister. Okay. And guess what? You're going to get over it. All right. Just sit back and think about the situation. Breathe in through your nostrils, out through your mouth. Do a couple woosahs. Count backwards 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Proceed. Call me later and let me know how you're feeling. All right. And at the end of her day, she felt like the goddess she is. You know why? Because that was something she experienced. And mama didn't hold her hand. Mama didn't make a way for her. Mama allowed her to do it on her own. You got this. All right. And if you make a mistake, so what? The person that is looking for you to be perfect has made several mistakes. And the way that they're keeping the attention off of themselves is by focusing on you. So don't worry about it. Keep it pushing. All right. That's my parenting side of it. Self care. I am the type of person who would always put everybody ahead of me. All right. And I'd get so tied up, so busy with life itself, I would never take a moment for myself at all. My self care to me was work. that was my self care. All right, you better go back and look at some of my self care videos now. All right, I mean, and self care sometimes it may consist of me sitting on my twat squat, okay, doing a detox. It may consist of me just laying back in the tub listening to some jazz with a bottle of wine or maybe a book. Okay, it may consist of me just laying in my bed doing absolutely nothing at all. Okay. I give myself self care every morning when I get up and go work out. All right. And I walk my 7 to 10 miles a day. And I get out there and I do my workout and all that other cool stuff. All right. Self care is important. It is utterly important. I was talking to a lady in the supermarket and she seen my shirt and my shirt said, I love me. What did it say? I love me more. Okay. And she says, she walked up to the front of me and she said, can I see the front of your shirt? And I said, yeah. And I showed her that it says, I love me more. And I said, oh, but you got to see the back. And she said, I had already read the back. And the back says, the front says, I love me more. The back says, then I expect to be loved by anyone else. All right. And she says, I need to start loving me more. And I said, you need to love you first. And she says, yeah, but it's just so hard because I'm taking care of my mom. I'm taking care of my husband. And I got to take care of my family. And she was just, and her family, she was talking about her children. And she was just going on and on. And I said, okay, so who's taking care of you? And she says, yeah, I know. She said, I really need to figure this out. I said, baby, um, here's my card. I said, and I'm not giving you the card for you to seek my services. I just want you to go on YouTube and check out my self care videos. All right. We have to do that. If your self care is just grabbing you a cup of tea or whatever it is you like to drink, okay, and going to sit on your balcony, patio, your porch, okay, sit out in your yard, whatever, sit in your bedroom, okay, whatever it is, and just sip on it and just be to you, love on you, then do it. All right. That lady seen me again a few days later because I buy fresh food, so I'm always at the dang store. Anyway, another story for another day. Anyway, she seen me again and she was like, you are amazing. And I said, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Okay. I tend to think I am too. So, that was on that note. So self-care is very important, and I emphasize that. I talk to my gifts, because most people refer to their people they see as clients, and I refer to mine as gifts, okay, because I treasure you all. Um, but I enforce that self-care. Okay, you have to take care of you first. All right. And then trauma care. A lot of us suffer from childhood traumas that affects our adult life, and we don't understand why. We don't understand, why does that bother me when people do this to me, because we like to tend to make it about the other person. Well, you know what, you shouldn't have did this, and I don't like when that happened, and whatever. Or even some men will run from a relationship, and you like, why did he leave me? Okay, he left you first. That's all. He had a fear that you were going to leave him, so he did it first. It's called sabotage. They sabotage the relationship because they tend to think that if they do it first, it's less pain. All right. So we talk about trauma, childhood trauma, current trauma that you may be experiencing now from maybe domestic violence, alcoholism, whatever the situation may be. All right. There's a reason why you started drinking. There's a reason why you allow people to treat you a certain way. There's a reason why you do the things that you do to yourself. All right. And I'm not here to tell you what they are, but I'm here to explore with you. Okay. So that you can discover what they are. And then together we come up with a game plan to help you get over it. All right. Business coaching. That's specifically for managers, bosses, leaders, supervisors, um, giving you all what is it, alternate ways of being able to assist employees, also assisting you. Okay, most managers and bosses are just that, they manage. Okay, they don't know the difference between managing and leading. Okay, and so what I do is help them to discover who they truly are. Are you a manager? Are you a leader? Do you say let's, or do you say you? Okay, and stuff like that. I also assist with helping them come up with trainings and things like that to better assist the company, to help the company grow, to help them grow, to help them help their subordinates to grow, because we're all in this together. Um, and that's on that side of things. And then I do consulting and training and all that other cool stuff. So I wanted to put that out there to you guys to let you know that nobody has the perfect life. All right. And if you're talking to someone who has a perfect life, then I'd much rather you seek someone else. All right. I had a gentleman tell me before that he and his wife had gone to marriage counseling. And while they were in there getting counsel, he was looking around. Well, in his looking around, he noticed that the person that was counseling them had no pictures of her family up, had no pictures of, you know, anything, her and her husband. All right. And so he questioned that. How long have you been married? And when she says, "Oh, no, I'm not married," he instantly got up and said, "Oh, well, then this conversation's over. All right. This session is over." You know why? Because most people would like to have dialogue, coaching, counseling, therapy with someone who has been there, someone who can relate. If you can't relate, why am I talking to you? Okay. So I just needed to come on here and let you guys know that things ain't always what they seem. And our mental health is important. And if you haven't been through some things, then you can't tell me about nothing. Okay. You can't. Um, I need more than just book research. I need life experience. I need hands on. All right. So there you have it, you guys. I wanted to let you know that this woman that is before you has been through some things. All right. This woman that is before you in this video has has and is still overcoming childhood traumas. Okay. Adulthood traumas. Okay. Childhood traumas that led into my adult life. All right. this woman who you're looking at is not a perfect woman. All right. And this woman that you're looking at and that you listen to has a beautiful smile. And sometimes behind that smile are a boatload of tears. Okay. I'm not perfect. I go through things just like everyone else. But I can assist you. I can support you. Okay. And I can help you in getting off of the path that you're currently on onto the path of greatness. Check this out. One of my mottos: strive for your greatness that lies beyond the skies. I'm here to provide you with the tools required for you to win in order for you to be able to reach your greatness that lies beyond the skies. You know why? Because I believe in you. I do. And I got you. If you'd like to schedule to meet with me one on one, in a group, however you deem necessary, feel free to reach out. My website is www.hafh.life. Okay? hafh.life. All of my information on how to reach me is either down in the caption, up in the caption if you're on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. If you're here on YouTube, it's in the description. Okay? Reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. All right? And one thing I'm not going to do is sugarcoat nothing for you, because that's not going to help you. Sometimes I have to give you hard truths. Sometimes you may love on me, and other times you may hate me with a passion. But I want you to understand that the ultimate goal is to get you to the greatness, get you to the better you that you deserve. Okay? And who you are. Okay? That's what I'm here for. So, I talked enough. Time for me to go meditate and do some other things. But in the meantime, me three: motivate, encourage, empower, embrace, because that's what I do. I love you guys to life. Enjoy the rest of your day.